everyone. Welcome back. This is week 2 for our yoga for high blood pressure. So last week we really focused on the foundational poses and just staying in them and holding them and feeling how they felt to your body. And so this week we'll be doing the same poses. I will add 2 more in. But just trying to connect each of these poses together, and then also feeling, does it feel any different from last week? And I want to focus on holding the poses a little longer to really allow you to get those deep breaths in and out as we are practicing. So we'll go ahead and get started with our controlled breathing or pranayama practice today. So go ahead and take a comfortable seat or lying on your mat. If you do have a hard time lying flat, being seated like this is just as easy, or coming onto your backs into a comfortable position as well. Alright, sorry, just getting everything ready for the music. So, go ahead and just take a moment to realize that you have arrived in this space, that you are here, and allow this time to be for you. Just following your natural breath's rhythm right now. Taking one inhale through the nose and opening up to let it go. One more time, inhale. Exhale, and let that all go. So just start to notice, where do you feel the breath when you need to take your first inhale? Do you feel it in your belly? Your ribs? As you exhale, what's the last part that you feel? Is it in your belly? Feeling your belly expand? So the practice that we'll do today and this week is called Dirga Pranayama, and it just simply means a 3-part breath. It's taking the breath and breaking it down. And allowing you to go deeper in your inhales, and for your exhales to let it all go, to let all the air out. Go ahead and take your left hand and just place it on your belly, around your belly button. Just normal breaths. What are you feeling in your belly? The natural expansion. on your belly, just take your right hand and place on your ribs. And breathing in slow enough to feel your ribs expanding. Feeling the compression of your ribs on your exhale. Begin breathing in these two parts. On your inhale, breathing in with your belly first, then your ribs. Exhaling, feeling your ribs, then your belly. Inhaling your belly and your ribs. Exhaling, ribs and belly. Now take your right hand and place right at your heart below that left collarbone. With a normal breath in, do you feel your chest rise? Many times we don't allow that full inhalation to allow the air to come all the way up and expand into our chest. I want you to take an inhale and fill your lungs until you can feel your heart, your chest lifting. Exhaling slowly. With our next inhalation, let's break that down. So feeling your belly, your ribs, all the way into your chest. Exhaling, feeling your chest drop, your ribs drop, and your belly. Again, belly, ribs, and chest. Exhaling, chest, rib cage, and your belly. Trying to think of the three distinct parts during our inhales and exhales. Just a few rounds of breath at your own pace. Let your hands go. Using that three-part breath to fill all the way up. And to exhale completely. You can let go of that three-part breath And start to just breathe deeply. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your nose. Lying on your mat, just come to a comfortable seated position. And just take one inhale here. Opening your mouth, letting it all go. Inhale, arms rise. Take your right hand and grab your left wrist. Inhaling, lifting that arm up and exhaling over. Just feeling a little expansion through your side body here. Breathing into your ribs. Your next inhale brings you back to center. We'll switch the arms. Left hand grabs that right wrist. Inhaling to lift. Exhale to fold. Breathing into the side body. Keeping that chest open, avoiding collapsing down. Your next inhale brings you back to center. Exhale, arms by your side. So moving into just a simple twisted, seated twist. Take your right hand and just place to the right of your mat. Inhale your arm up and just twisting over. Feeling that twist coming from your upper torso. Your next inhale brings you back to center. Left hand comes to the outside of your mat. Inhale, bring your arm up. Exhale, twist to the left. And you can use your knee to twist if you want it a little deeper, or just placing your hand here and allowing that arm to twist, keeping your chest open. Coming back to center. Come into a standing pose, mountain pose. And you can come to the top of your mat. I'm just standing back here just so you can actually see me. So from last week, we found that grounding in the four corners of our feet. So I want to find that again. Lifting those toes and just relaxing them down on your mat. Feeling your quadriceps engage. Tilting that pelvis just to maintain a neutral pelvis without your bottom coming up in the back causing any compression of your low back. Engaging your abdominal muscles. Coming up to our shoulders, just relax your arms at your side. Inhale up and roll your shoulders back. It's nice and slow. Feeling those shoulder blades relaxing down your back. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, nice and relaxed. You can take a moment here to close your eyes. Just to be in the moment of being on our mat. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale to forward fold. have that slight bend in your knees. And allowing your head to actually drop down. So you don't want to feel any weight in your head at all. You can shake your head back and forth like you're saying yes. Or just twisting to nod no. Our inhale will bring us to a halfway lift. Pausing here, opening your chest, rolling those shoulder blades down your back, maintaining a flat spine with your gaze to the floor. Exhale to fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise up. Hands meeting at center. Exhaling, hands heart center. So we're going to move into our high crescent lunge in warrior two. So I'm going to stand this way just to see positioning better. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands heart center. Taking your right foot and just stepping back into our high crescent lunge. Front leg forward. Again, finding those little adjustments to feel more comfortable in this pose. Keeping that knee above the ankle. Rolling our shoulders back. Pressing into the ball of our foot. And keeping that back leg straight and active. Hands heart center here. Or inhale up, gaze up, eyes closed. Or gaze out in front of you. We'll just take 3 rounds of breath here. Nice slow inhales. Long exhales. One last inhale. On your exhale, bring your hands heart center if they're not already there. Coming into warrior two, that back foot parallel to the mat, bending into your knee ever so slightly here, pressing into that pinky toe side of the foot and pressing into your heel here. And then you can find that rooting down once that heel's pressed in, just feeling the strength in that foot. When we're in this pose, you almost want to feel like you're pushing the floor away with each side, and that will help find that expansion in the arms. Keeping an eye on our pelvis, our chest facing forward. Gaze out over your left hand. And take 3 breaths in this pose. Inhaling. Exhale. And you may need to continue to take adjustments as you're in this pose. I tend to want to move this way, so I have to think about it to remain in the right position. One more inhale, exhale. pump our warrior. So inhale, straighten that bent leg. Arms rise up. Exhale, back to a warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. With each exhale, can you bend deeper into your leg? Inhale. Exhale. Keeping your arms like they are, we're going to take our left wrist, kind of hinging at your hips here, and bring that left arm to your thigh. High crescent, extended side angle. Your gaze can go slightly up to the ceiling, rolling your chest open and extending your arms. And make sure the fingers are nice and active so you're pulling from the ceiling. Two breaths. Inhale back up to warrior two. Exhale into high crescent lunge. One more breath here. And stepping your right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, arms rise slowly. Exhale to fold, hinging at your hips with a flat back. Taking a moment here to take a round of breath. Inhale to a flat back. Pausing here. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up. Hands, heart center. Just taking a moment again here to just close your eyes or just have a soft gaze. Reconnecting with our breath. Inhaling here. On our exhale, we'll step that left foot back for a high crescent lunge. Before setting up fully, just finding the grounding in the four corners of our feet in the front. I almost like to take my heel and press that down and then press with the ball of my foot. Keeping that knee above the ankle. You can wag your left hip kind of forward here to just straighten and align the hips. And just that little adjustment with your pelvis, core engaged, inhale, arms rise, or hands, heart center. And just taking 3 breaths wherever you're at. And your exhale. Hands, heart center. Spin that left foot back parallel. You need to make a little adjustments here, moving into warrior two. So back foot parallel with the weight going into the pinky toe side of the foot. Bending into that front knee, the knee also tracking towards the pinky toe side of the foot. Taking a moment to check our pelvis, turning our chest this way. Inhale, arms rise, warrior two. 3 breaths wherever you're at. You can always bring your hands back to heart center. to a pumping warrior. Inhale, straighten your front leg, arms overhead, gaze up. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, warrior two. One last time, inhale up. Deepest breath yet. Exhale, warrior two. Taking one round of breath here. And if you need to shake out that front leg, that's fine. We'll move into an extended side angle. On your next exhale, hinging at your hips, bringing that right elbow to the right thigh. Opening up through your left chest, arms rise. With here, we have a tendency to just put all our weight into our thigh. So as we're working with this pose, trying to maintain just a little soft press, where the majority of the work is being done with your core and your arm. One last inhale. Exhale, back up to warrior two. And again, you may need to adjust your bent leg. Inhale. Exhale, twisting that foot back up to high crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, Tadasana pose. Again, just taking a few rounds of breath. Connecting back to yourself. Why you came to your mat today. Open your eyes, arms down. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Just taking a pause. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands, heart center. Inhale. Exhale, step back to high crescent lunge. Right foot back. Bending into the knee. You know the options with your arms. Arms up or hands heart center. When inhale, exhale, bring your hands heart center, opening up to our warrior two. Finding the adjustments you need in your body. Inhale, arms rise, pumping warrior. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhaling up. Exhale, warrior two. One breath here, inhale. Exhale to our extended side angle pose. Taking 2 breaths here. Inhaling. Exhale, up to warrior two. Slowly making any adjustments you may need, bringing your stance a little closer together. On your exhale, high crescent lunge. We'll step that right foot up to meet the left. Just take a deep breath here and open your mouth to let it go. So moving into tree pose, this is a great pose for balancing. Different options that we have here is to stand your toes so that your heel is just resting on your inner calf. You can bring your foot here or also up here. The main thing to note in this position is to avoid putting any weight on the knee joint. And I like to have my wall behind me or a chair. You can actually turn this way. But we'll find the rooting down into our left foot. And this is going to be our strong leg, so activating that leg. And really being able to balance in this pose is finding that grounding from the beginning. So wherever you would like to go, finding your tree pose and bringing your hands heart center. You can extend your arms up into your tree limbs. And this is where the wall comes in handy if you feel like you're going to fall out. But you can almost feel your foot shaking. You're really able to work the muscles in your ankles. This pose helps to develop your concentration. One last breath here, inhale. Exhale and let it go. Shaking out that left leg. Coming back into mountain pose. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale to fold. Letting your head hang heavy. Taking 2 breaths here. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Next inhale, halfway lift, taking a pause. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale, stepping that left foot back into your high crescent lunge. Two breaths here. On your next exhale, open up to find your warrior two. Back foot parallel. And do you want to try and go deeper? Or just hanging in a low lunge and feeling your strength here? Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, warrior two. One last time, inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Take one inhale. And on our exhale, finding extended side angle. Allowing your exhale to bring you back up to Warrior Two. You may need to adjust that stance. On your exhale, moving back into High Crescent Lunge. And your next exhale, stepping back up to our Mountain Pose. And doing our tree pose on the other side here. Grounding down through the four corners of your right foot. Activating your thighs and your glutes. Allowing your exhale to bring you into your tree pose. Finding your balance, typically looking at a non-moving object. Again, hands heart center, using the wall to help you balance, or tree, limbs, arms rise. An adjustment to lower your shoulders down your back is twist so your pinkies are kind of coming in here and your palms are facing towards the back. Wherever you're at, just taking several rounds of breath to feel your strength in this pose, or your calm. Are out, you can bring your hands back down to heart center. Dropping that left leg down, shaking out your right. So I just want to show you guys a variation that I like to do sometimes. I think it really helps to stretch the hamstrings a little more. But our typical forward fold, our feet are together. I like to do a wide-legged fold sometimes, especially, like I said, if my hamstrings are really tight. So at first, bring your heels in and your toes are out. Finding a straight spine, neutral pelvis. Inhale here. And exhale, hinging at your hips again, fold over. You may find it more comfortable to have your toes in and heels out. That's more of a personal preference for you, whatever makes you feel more comfortable. And again, allowing your head to just fall. You can move back and forth. This, like I said, just allows a little more stretch in your hamstrings. You can also try and bring your hands to the back of your mat. Just a slight inversion because our head is below our heart, but not too much. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhaling up, arms rising. Exhale, hands heart center. So we're going to come down to our mat into a seated position. We'll do one last simple twist. Really like to wring things out. I really think twisting is very good. It also helps to loosen the muscles in the lower back, which is typically where we get tight when we sit a lot. So I'll just show you real quickly. Coming down into your Shavasana pose. Just hugging each knee into your chest. Taking one deep inhale. Exhaling, just allowing your legs to drop to the left. And the goal here is you want to keep both shoulders on the mat. So if that requires to get your pillow and having your legs resting here, that twist really comes from both shoulders relaxing on the mat. You can bring your arms into a T and feeling that twisting coming from your chest. Just trying to relax into this pose. Your next inhale, coming back to center. On your exhale, allowing your legs to fall to the right and keeping that left shoulder touching your mat, your floor, carpet. Arms in a T position. You can just close your eyes here and take a few breaths. On your next inhale, allowing your legs to come back to center. You can just give yourself a little hug here and just roll back and forth. And exhaling into your Shavasana pose. Lying down on your mat, palms maybe up or down. Getting your bolster or blanket, whatever you need to be comfortable here. I also find when I get into my Shavasana, when I'm practicing at home or at the studio, I really like to put something over my eyes. That just really allows my eyes to rest, so they're not doing that little micro flicker. And you can use a towel. I've got a little eye pillow here. So getting comfortable in our Shavasana. Allowing the tongue to fall from the roof of your mouth. Relaxing your jaw. Opening your mouth slightly. Take one deep inhale. Exhale, let it all go.
just for a while, then I might break out, yeah. Pray for me, child, even a smile would do for now. Some more. I still got you to be mine. Open up. I still got you to be mine. Sandy shore. I still got you to cross my bridge in this storm. I still got you to keep me warm. I squeeze my grave and I drink my wine, yeah. I squeeze my grave and I drink my wine. Rock is nothing's lost, it's just frozen frost. It is open in time. There's no one in life that I've still got me. Turn me on and on. I've still got me. Turn me on. Sandy shore. I've still got me. In this storm, I've still got me to keep you warm. Warmer than warm, yeah. Warmer than warm, yeah. Warmer than warm, yeah. Warmer than warm, yeah. Warmer than warm, yeah.
Go ahead and just bringing awareness back into our body. Have the option to just wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly hugging one knee in, and then the other. Just rolling out your back. You can roll over onto your side in a fetal position. Or if you'd like to come up into a seat. But just taking a moment wherever you are to thank yourself for taking this time out of your day to practice yoga, to practice the breathing. You can come up into a seated position if you are in a fetal pose. Inhale your arms up ahead. loving hands, heart center. You can close your eyes or have a soft gaze. Thank you so much for coming to your mat today and sharing this space with me. The light and love in me sees and honors that in each and every one of you. From my heart to yours, I bow and say, Namaste. Thanks so much, everyone. I'm looking forward to seeing you in class this week. Have a good rest of your day.